All right, still hard to believe that we are 20 degrees cooler than they are in Southern California. That almost never happens.
For once.
Yeah, you think people from the Bay Area, Southern California coming here to cool off.
Right.
It's reversed compared to summer. But yeah, this is the trend here for a few days. We're finally going to get some relief here, and it looks like it will be here in time for the weekend. But let's take you outside to our Fresno Pacific University North Fresno campus Skycam. That's Frank Road and Freeway 41 off in the distance. Skies are clear for the most part. There's a little bit of haze out there, and when high pressure builds over us, that tends to be an issue. And you can see here, visibility out of the airport is 4 miles, so it is impacting visibility in several locations of the valley. Fresno at 85, dew points at 50, humidity is at 30%. That's not too bad for us, but in parts of Southern California and along the Central Coast, humidity levels are below 10%. That's why there's such a great fire danger here, because of the very dry, very windy conditions, especially for parts of Southern California. Most of the valley visibility is okay. Fresno at 4 miles, 9 in Hanford, and that's going to be an issue as long as we have high pressure over us. And we're running about 5 to 7 degrees warmer for most of the valley compared to this time yesterday. Tomorrow's going to be a few degrees warmer as well. Then it looks like we'll finally have a downward trend of our temperatures once we get to about the end of the week into the weekend. But it still might be a little mild for this time of year once we get to Saturday and Sunday. So we're at 85 in Fresno, 85 for Merced, 86 in Visalia, and 87 for Hanford, 80 degrees in Monterey. They were in the 90s about an hour ago. San Francisco 90, San Jose at 93 degrees, Santa Barbara at 95, Los Angeles just dropped to 97. They were at 102 just an hour ago, and Newport Beach at 104. So most of Southern California under an excessive heat warning or a red flag warning. It's actually been extended until Wednesday. The closest issue we have here in Central California is a red flag warning for the Kern County Mountains. So if you're traveling to Southern California through the Grapevine route or Tehachapi route, you're going to have some windy conditions to deal with. These are the Santa Ana winds pushing all that hot, dry air, and as it goes through those passes of Southern California, it gets compressed, and once it's pushed out, it creates some very windy, very dry conditions, and the jet stream's well off to the north here. Unfortunately, things are going to be dry, and the snow we received, even though it was just a little bit on Friday, it's already melted, and you can see that here from our Central Valley Toyota China Peak Skycam overlooking Huntington Lake. Even the foothills a little warm for this time of year. Same deal for the Sierra. So things are chilly at night, but warm in the afternoon. Air quality is now unhealthy for sensitive groups in Fresno County for tomorrow. The rest of the valley, it is moderate. Up in the Sierra, plenty of sunshine, a little warm for October. We're talking about 80s for Yosemite tomorrow. Same deal for Fish Camp. Still in the 70s for Huntington and Sequoia. Photo humidities, you will be in the 80s. A few spots, though, Three Rivers in the 90s tomorrow afternoon. Tonight in the valley, clear skies, cool. Not as chilly as the past few nights. Most valley spots will be in the mid-50s. Extended forecast shows we might get close to 90 in some parts of the valley tomorrow, but then a few degrees cooler by the end of the week here into the weekend. Low 80s, back to the 70s Monday into Tuesday, and next Tuesday, I believe that is Halloween. So things look pretty good for the trick-or-treaters. It might be a little warm, but no rain on Halloween night. So good news there for those looking for candy.
Yeah, well, I mean, the kids complain that mom makes them wear a jacket on Halloween evening, and now there's no need.
No. Right.
It's the costume in its full glory.
There you go.
Thank you, Ruben. Well,